You ever have one of those moments where life grabs you by the collar and says, stop playing? Because today, winter did that. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything crazy. Just driving, just working, just trying to get through it. And then, Mother Nature came full force, and the road turned into a reminder I'll never forget. Nothing is worth lives. Nothing. So if you're driving right now, take a breath. If you're home, just hear me for a minute. And if you're the type that likes to push it in bad weather, just listen. That's all I'm asking. So it's winter. 2-lane road. You know the kind. No big shoulder. Trees and ditches. Not much room for mistakes. And at first, it wasn't even dramatic. Sometimes it starts like, yeah, it's a little slick, a little wind, a little snow. You tell yourself, I'll be fine. And I'm rolling careful, not flying, not aggressive, just steady. And I remember thinking, all right, just get through this stretch. Then it changes, fast. The snow comes harder. The wind starts pushing your truck in a way you don't like. Visibility gets weird, like the world starts shrinking. And suddenly, the road ain't just a road, it's a test. And everybody on it is taking the same test at the same time. Then, traffic stops. Not slow down stopped. I mean, nobody is going anywhere. And here's the important part. I didn't see it happen. I didn't know what caused it at first. But I knew, in my gut, it was bad. Because when it's minor, you'll see movement. You'll see people directing traffic, cars creeping, some kind of flow. This was different. It was that emergency quiet. Hazards flashing like a warning to the universe. Snow still falling like nothing happened, while everybody just sits there. And when you're stuck like that, you're forced to sit with the fear of not knowing. After a while, a cop comes by, walking down the line of stopped vehicles. He's not yelling, he's not dramatic. He's got that tone that tells you he's already seen enough today. He tells us straight, nobody's going anywhere. You're gonna be parked a long while. Then he tells us what happened. A family van lost control in the snow, and it ended up head on with a semi. And I'm gonna say this as respectful as I can. Everybody in that van passed. And that right there, that's the moment your schedule stops mattering. That's the moment the whole day turns into a reality check. I wasn't mad about being delayed. I wasn't thinking about my load anymore, or my clock, or the next stop. Because in that moment, all that I gotta get there stuff felt so stupid. Like, who cares about being on time if you don't arrive at all? Late isn't a disaster. This was a disaster. So let me say this in plain language. If the weather is bad, chill. I don't care what your appointment is. I don't care what the load is. I don't care what the clock says. I don't care if somebody's blowing up your phone. Because the road doesn't care about your pressure. Ice doesn't care about your pride. And snow doesn't care about your confidence. People take chances in bad weather all the time because they think skill will save them. But sometimes It ain't about skill. Sometimes it's about somebody else losing control and meeting you at the exact wrong second. You can do everything right and still get caught in somebody else's worst moment. And I'm gonna be real with you. Sitting there in that line of traffic, hearing what happened, it changed how I looked at the whole day. It reminded me that life doesn't always give warnings you can negotiate with. Sometimes it just happens. And I'll tell you what's crazy. Right after that cop walked off, I watched people react in two completely different ways. Some people got calmer, and some people got worse. And one moment after that made me realize how fast humans forget what matters. The second inconvenience shows up, that part, that's a whole nother episode. If you're watching this and you've been pushing it in bad weather, please hear me. It can wait. Your life is worth more. And I'm not sharing this for shock. I'm sharing it because somebody needs the reminder.